Hey, I discovered on the Tesla app, if you have Tesla solar well, if you have solar and you have Powerwall and you're hooked up, of course, to the grid, you can actually charge from the grid. Right now, we are, see if you guys can see that, charging from the grid. So what I did was, I'm using power from the grid because what I did was I set my Powerwall setting to 80%. So basically, you can set your reserve to 100% or 80% or whatever you want. And that way your Powerwall will charge all the way up, and then you can use you can set it back when it turns from 6 o'clock to 10, because that's our peak usage and that's when power rates are the most expensive. I wish it would do it automatically, but I can't figure out how to do that because the rates, and if you could set it up to where the Powerwall would automatically start kicking in at from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then also 2 in the morning from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. that would give you your optimal savings, because we use all of our power. We don't have enough solar or enough battery to basically run off all day. And when the air conditioner is running and also we're charging vehicles, you always deplete the battery. So I'm trying to figure out a way to basically optimize the savings on our electric. So what I'm trying to do now is basically charge from the grid off peak, and then use the Powerwall on peak. So I can basically use cheap power when it's available, and then when power is expensive, I was going to go ahead and deplete the battery down to like 20% when power goes up. So actually we need probably 2 more Powerwalls, and then we need probably 20 or 30 more solar panels. And also too, the solar for some reason isn't charging like it used to. We're not getting optimal charge for some reason. For some reason we are only getting like 30 kilowatts generated. For some reason this month, like here's a 32 kilowatt rating, and that was like a perfect day, and that was May 16th. But if you go back to last month, and this is hotter this month and there's more sun this month, and you can tell because if there's clouds it'll go up and down, like that's a cloudy day. But if you go back to, that's a cloudy day. But let me show you an optimal day where there's no clouds and there's optimal performance. See, here's like just a half day and it's 49. There's a 58, a good day. Total generated 51, 64, 60.4, 57. Let me see if I can find a better one on here. 57, 54, 55, 56. There's a 62. That's like a perfect day right there. 62 kilowatts. For some reason, I don't know if half our panels aren't working or what, but we're not getting optimal performance anymore. So there's like 2 or 3 days. There's a 64. Because you can tell, I mean, let me show you the 64. It's like our best day so far. That's optimal performance, right? You were maxed out. And for some reason, we're not getting that this month. So I need to look at that. But anyway, check your solar. Find out, make sure you can just go back and see where your optimal is and then go forward. Then you can pretty much tell if there's something not right. And then also too, if you have the ability to charge, if you're using all your solar and all your battery backup, you can try to optimize your savings by using your extra energy during peak and then charging your Powerwall during off peak. Because like we said, we use too much energy between the cars and the air conditioning, and we don't have enough panels. So I'm trying to optimize manually. So if anybody knows an idea, if we can call Tesla and see if they can optimize for peak and off peak. I put the information there, but just it doesn't seem to be working. So I'm having to manually do it. So anyway, that's all I have. I just thought I would add that little tidbit of information and see if anybody out there has any better ideas. And also too, besides cleaning the panels, is there any other thing that we can do to understand why it's not providing as much energy as it should? What we can do, if there's any testing we can do, or as a homeowner, like I don't have all my equipment, but there should be a simple way to test and find out why we're not getting optimal solar. And also too, Tesla Powerwall should have some type of software to basically turn the Powerwall on at 6 to 10 a.m. and 6 to 10 p.m. and kind of save energy and basically charge off peak. Anyway, thanks for watching. Leave any questions or comments, and let's try to figure this out. Have a tremendous day.